Hello, everybody. This is your boy Stankzilla, aka Braxton, and today I'm going to be doing a different type of series I'm starting. As you can see here, I am on the www.overwatchleague.com slash n-us slash standings. Um, as you see, these are the standings of the current Overwatch League for 2018. And this is week 2. Today is the 23rd. Or this is week, is it 2 or 1? I think we're on 2 now. Let's see. I think we're pretty much in 2 players schedule. Yes. No, week 3. Holy fuck. Okay. So we're in week 3. It's going by so fast. But as you can see, we have all the boys here. I say boys because they're all male for whatever reason. I don't know why none are female for any stretch of the imagination. I haven't seen any. But as you can see, there are 3 top dominating teams, and I'm really looking forward to a game between these three boys. Just have a three-way match somehow. Just figure that out. Like a team deathmatch or something. Three teams. That'd be nice. But no. I've been watching it for first couple weeks. I don't remember. I think I watched the very first games. I haven't watched them all. I've been mostly just following 1 or 2 teams, and that is Philadelphia Fusion, of course. If you don't know me personally, which no one really does, I follow the Philadelphia teams because I live in Nebraska, in bumfuck nowhere, Nebraska, and we don't have any professional teams anywhere close to me besides maybe Colorado. And I used to follow for at least a professional American football. I would follow the Denver Broncos, but I that was just more or less because my dad followed them, so it's just kind of like what you do. But yeah, so I one day I just decided I was like, fuck it, because I started watching hockey, and I kind of gravitated towards Philadelphia Flyers and the Penguins because the Penguins kicked ass. So basically, Pittsburgh or not Pitt, fuck, Pennsylvania. Pennsylvania is my sports state, I suppose. Not really. I don't really care about Pittsburgh other teams like the Pirates or anything. I don't give a fuck about them. I don't really watch baseball. The only thing I really watch only on occasion is hockey. Anyways, so I just decided Philadelphia was going to be my team. And so when the Owl stuff started coming out, that's Overwatch League for the layman. When that stuff started coming out onto Overwatch, the actual game, me and a couple of friends, we were just like, we're gonna pick a team. We're just gonna be all out big fans. At least that's my interpretation. So I picked obviously Philadelphia Fusion. Their skins are they're pretty good in the game. The skins are pretty nice oranges and blacks and whites. But they're not as flashy as maybe the Soul Dynasty's black and gold. That always looks really nice. Or the Eastern Outlaws, their black and green is pretty nice. And fucking Shanghai Dragons, they just look like McDonald's characters. It's weird. Or Mayhem. I can't remember which one it was. It's the red and yellow. I think it's Mayhem. Yeah, they just look like McDonald's for some reason. But anyways, enough with that. As you can see, we got Soul Dynasty, New York Excelsior, and London Spitfire. They are all 4-0, 0 loss. That's incredible. Soul Dynasty, they're just fucking overall, just like one of the greatest teams I think I've ever seen play a video game. I haven't seen them play in a while. The last time I saw them play was against, I think Outlaws. Was it Outlaws? I don't know. It was like week 1, and they just fucking wrecked. It was awesome. But okay, so then we get down into the 2-2s. So we got Houston Outlaws. That's one of my friends, Austin. He really enjoys them for whatever reason. Like he's a Texans fan, I believe. Houston Texans from the American Football League. Uh, Los Angeles Valiant, yeah, they're pretty, they're just middle of the pack, regular team. They've fought against the bigger guys, and they have held kinda well. San Francisco Shock, nothing notable that I've seen. I mean, they're pretty okay, I suppose. Not to discredit them. Los Angeles Gladiators. Fuck this team, okay? Because my friend, he originally picked them because their color was nice. So it's purple. I like purple too, but I was like, I gotta go with Philadelphia. There was this game the other night. It was fucking 2-2. It was 2-0 at first. Philadelphia up. They were just smashing, and then I don't know what happened. I have a feeling that maybe it's a little to play with most of the team, but as much as I love him, Poco, he has a very limited skill pool of only fucking diva, and he's amazing at her. He has the best diva bombs in the fucking league, but sometimes something's got to give. And they went triple tank, Shadowburn on Zarya, Fraggy on, I think he was on either Winston or fucking what's his name, Earth Shatter, man. I can't fucking remember his name. God, what is his name? Reinhardt. God damn it. I play this game for fucking like 80 hours a day. How do I not know? Okay, so yeah, Reinhardt. Yeah, I think he was on Reinhardt. And then we had Fraggy on, Poco on Diva, and it just did not work. Shadowburn is an amazing Zarya, too, as well as DPS. But, I don't know, something was just off, and they just got steamrolled 3-2 after that. And it was the most heart-wrenching game to ever witness. Because I wanted my boys to win so bad. Oh my god. Anyways, enough with the gushing. So I was prodding and poking and prodding my friend, saying, oh yeah, Philadelphia is just gonna stomp. It's gonna be not even a contest. But the bigger they are, the harder they fall, Anyways, back to the task at hand. We have the Boston Uprising, 1-3, not great. Florida Mayhem, surprised they got a win. I don't know when they won. I think probably against Shanghai or something, I guess. I don't know. But I saw this GIF on the Overwatch subreddit on reddit.com. And it was one of their main guys. He was walking out, and they always do this weird, like, flailing arm, legs flying all over walk whenever they go out. And the title was when you're about to get 4-0'd or 3-0'd or something. And I think everyone can appreciate that, because they're not very good. I'm sorry. They're better than my ass. I'm bad, but And then you got Dallas Fuel. It really sucks that this team is not doing good, because they have the most charisma, or like most charismatic team in all of the league. Fucking XQC, the guy, he's a loose bucket cannon, but I love him. He's a crazy man. Seagull, he's just the token fucking, like, the golden boy of Overwatch streams. As well as, I don't know who else plays on their team. Maybe Lyric? No, he doesn't, but it might as well, since they got the streamer team. And Shanghai Dragons. It's a shame, honestly. I don't know how this happens. Shanghai, I'm so sorry that you have to be here. Next week, there's a game, which is Dynasty versus Shanghai Dragons, or maybe this week. We'll get into that in a second. I'm gonna do my predictions for the upcoming weeks, but it's gonna be a bloodbath. Let me tell you. Anyways, now that we're done with those, it's a pretty good grouping. Nobody's super outstanding yet. Nobody's super horrible yet, I guess. When Dallas Fuel gets their win and Shanghai Dragon stays at 0-8 by the end of the season, then that'll be bad. Anyways, let's get into the schedule. So let's first look. Okay, so we had the preseason. I didn't even know that this was a thing. So let's go look at week 1 with the San Francisco Shock versus Valiant. Yeah, that was just fucking bad. Oh no, it was Dallas Fuel that they played. Okay, yeah. So I watched that game. I watched the Fuel Dynasty game. Anyway, yeah, it was Shanghai Dragons. That was just meant to be. But yeah, so it was a 2-1. It's actually really good for Fuel. Like everyone keeps like saying that they're bad, but like they have potential. It's just that hasn't been unlocked through they haven't trained hard enough in the hyperbolic time chamber yet. Okay, and we got Spitfire versus Mayhem. I'm actually surprised Mayhem put up a fight here. And there we go. Philadelphia Fusion versus Outlaws. I watched the game for sure. Oh, it was actually one of the best games I thought that week. I remember it was really close. Their DPS Jake on Outlaws, he's a monster, but he got destroyed, unfortunately, by Carpe over and over. There's this one specific moment on Dorado where Carpe killed Jake, their Mercy rezzed Jake, and then Carpe killed him again, and then the Mercy, I don't remember if she rezzed him again, but he killed him like 2 or 3 times in like a span of 5 seconds. And there's this meme of the thing from SpongeBob where it's those guys and they're like, "How many times do we have to teach you this lesson, old man?" And then it was a picture of like Carpe holding his sniper rifle, and it was him saying that, and then it was fucking Jake getting killed 4 times in a row. It was great. You had to be there, I suppose. Anyways, Boston Uprising, New York Excelsior. It was a pretty good, fight. 1-3. Valiant versus Fuel, unfortunate. Uprising versus Mayhem, unfortunate. Shock versus Shanghai, surprised at the 1. Spitfire versus Fusion. That game could have been a lot better. And I'm not like, I love, it's really, really sucks when you have a big team like Fusion and they can't play all of their players. But the current grouping they have for the current, like the active roster, Carpe, Fraggy, Poco, Neptuno, Boombox, Shadowburn, if I'm forgetting anyone. I think that's all of them. But yeah, so that current 6-man team is fucking just phenomenal together. They just work well for some reason. Even though they're all like new together, they haven't trained very much. But they've been killing it. But during this game, they switched out, I think, Neptuno for Dayfly, and maybe someone else, or Boombox, maybe someone. Someone was just, they got taken out and they were thrown off, and it was the worst. Like, I remember this one time they were on Horizon Lunar Colony. They were all the Spitfire were all top right on the balcony, and they were shooting down, just raining fucking hellfire on these dudes. And they could have just like went around or something. They could have figured something out, but they decided to try to jump up on top of them, and then Dayfly just kind of like hung in the air for too long for whatever reason. Like, he didn't fly to anyone, he was just floating around and he just died. Just for no fucking reason. That was right at the end. It was horrible. It was an unfortunate game, and I hope they can build upon it and become at least on the top 5. They should be in the top 5 for sure by the end of the week 3. I mean, end of stage 1. They should be top 5, hopefully. New York Excelsior versus Outlaws. Fucking whatever. Who cares? These are just good bad games. Seoul Dynasty Mayhem. Fucking unfortunate. Outlaws Shanghai. That was a throw up really, or toss up honestly. Shock versus Philadelphia. It's a good game. Good game. Fuel versus Outlaws. Fucking whatever game. Excelsior Valiant. It probably was a good game. Didn't watch it. There we go. The 2-3 loss. Los Angeles Gladiators. Makes me sad. We got Seoul versus Uprising. Shit. Florida, Shanghai, obvious. Spitfire versus Fuel. Unfortunate. And again, they should have. They're a good team. Valiant, Spitfire, blah. Excelsior, fucking wrecked them. Good job. Don't say wrecked them. That's gross. Okay, and here we are. Week 3. First game starts Wednesday, the 24th. That's tomorrow. It's going to be Shock for Spitfire. That's going to be pretty one game. Seoul versus Shanghai. Why even come? Just honestly. Valiant versus Gladiators. That's actually going to be a really good game. I'm pretty sure Valiant will probably win, but you never know with these things. Spitfire Uprising. Probably going to go Spitfire, I guess. Yeah, probably Spitfire. Excelsior Fusion. I have to go with Fusion. They're my team, but Excelsior, they're 4-0 right now, so they're doing pretty good. They're killing it. So yeah, I'm hopeful. Outlaws Mayhem, obvious, just Outlaws. Okay, this is gonna be a good ass game. Dynasty versus Excelsior. It's gonna knock one of the top titans off of their perch of 4-0. Ooh, and Philadelphia gets a free win. I'm sorry, Shanghai. Shanghai fans, I'm sorry. I'm sorry that you are the way that you are. But yeah, so I'm probably gonna go with Seoul on this one, honestly. It could go either way, honestly, but I think Seoul, they're just fucking killing it. Fuel versus Shock. I really want Fuel to win, but I'm pretty sure Shock's gonna win, just honestly. Fuel versus Uprising. Uprising's probably gonna win, sorry. Valiant's gonna win, Florida, obvious. Gladiators, Outlaws. I'm pretty sure. I really hate Gladiators after that 2-3 loss. I'm so pissed. But yeah, that's this week. We still got week 4, 5, and then stage 2, 3, and playoffs, grand finals. What is this? The names. Okay. Well, anyways, that will about do it. I know a lot of this video was just very rambly. I haven't made a video in a long time, and it's good to get back in the saddle. I'm hoping to do these every week if time permits, which it always does permit, but it's more or less if my lazy ass permits. And if you're watching this, Anthony, my manager at work, just don't. Anyways, thank you very much for watching. This has been your host, Florida Mayhem. And I'm gonna see you next week for Philadelphia to just win every game and become fucking the top team. Honestly, it's just how it's gonna win. I love you, Carpe. Just step on me, ruin my fucking life. Thank you.